Whenever you're faced with a setback or obstacle, we have different ways of dealing with it, am I right? Some of us may face it head on and take the bull by the horns. Others crumble or try to avoid the situation by running away. Whatever you do is all part of coping strategies that we use in hopes of feeling better and to overcome the problem, except that not all coping strategies are truly beneficial. Some may give us temporary relief and others permanent relief. Whether you've been directly impacted by the pandemic or not, it's clear that 2020 hasn't been the best. But whether a crisis like this lasts a few weeks or 18 months inevitably affects your own personal risk calculations. Some normal activities, including seeing family in a faraway state, making new friends, or going to the gym, are easy to put off for a few months, but avoiding them forever carries a cost. The bad habits you might have formed in the spring, smoking or drinking as a form of stress relief, no longer looks like short-term vices. So it's important to identify the best coping strategies that can help you live out your daily life with as little negative impact as possible. How then can we get into the mindset that COVID isn't ending anytime soon and still carry on with our life and goals as effectively as possible? Having an adaptive mindset is useful to start off. How can you continue working towards certain goals that you have? How can you change or modify the way in which you've been doing certain things to adapt to these new circumstances? These are questions to set your mind for change. When you have an adaptive mindset, you're more likely to find clarity, which is important for progressing. Whenever we're faced with setbacks, more often than not, it leaves us feeling afraid, worried, anxious, uncertain, a bunch of negative emotions. But when we have clarity, these fears and negative emotions disappear because we know exactly what to do. We can establish new sets of actions or ways to reach that goal, and this will reduce the negative emotions that come with the setbacks. Now this brings me to the next point of setting tangible actions. How can we set clear actions that will bring us closer to achieving our goals? Action that will only push the needle and not bring us a step back. I've always found breaking down your goals into as tiny as possible actions. The more doable a task is, the more likely you'll succeed at completing it, which will bring you a step closer to accomplishing the end goal. Setting milestones that you can aim for and giving yourself fixed deadlines are all ways that can help you crystallize your actions. You can learn to be in control again of your life, not letting events of last year hinder you from reaching your personal goals and desires. Did you come out stronger? I hope you found this podcast informative. If you have any comments about this or the other episodes, please comment below. I'll be looking forward to reading them. Until next time, goodbye everybody. The Rocking L Show.